It is easy to understand why the Kenwood Excelon DMX809S is so popular with our customers. At this price point, it comes with everything you'd expect. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, both wired and wireless options, which is unusual at this price, HD radio, and more. It's also primed to be the first step in your car audio upgrade with plenty of outputs and available customization. It'll improve the sound in your vehicle today, but also be ready to take advantage of amps when you add them in the future. To top it off, this Kenwood head unit comes with a 2-year warranty. That is fairly unique at this price too. Let's get into it. The Kenwood Excelon DMX809S is a double-DIN digital multimedia receiver. While this receiver won't play CDs, in addition to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you can connect your phone simply with Bluetooth, 2 at a time for hands-free calling, and up to 5 phones for music. And for Android owners, you can mirror your screen using the Kenwood app or the micro HDMI input. If you like your local radio stations and they broadcast in HD, the built-in HD radio tuner will give you the best sound quality you can get from terrestrial radio. And if you subscribe to satellite radio, you can connect a SiriusXM tuner to the Kenwood as well. And if you have high-res music stored on a USB thumb drive, the DMX809S will be able to play all those files too. The 809S's screen is a 6.75-inch capacitive touchscreen display. It has an electronic angle setting that allows you to adjust the display for best off-axis viewing. 5 different settings from 0 to 20 degrees. Since it's an electronic angle setting, the actual screen does not move as you make those adjustments. One of the ways the 809S really stands out in its price category is in its installation and expansion possibilities. It comes with 2 video inputs for front and backup cameras. There's also a 3.5mm AV input jack that can be configured as a third camera if you'd like. This head unit's built-in amp has 22 watts of RMS power by 4 channels with 50 watts peak. That's plenty of power for your existing speakers or aftermarket speakers, if you're doing a simple installation. If you want to expand the system further, 3 pairs of 5-volt RCA preamp outputs provide strong, clean signal to amplifiers. Whether you're going all out with system building or just replacing the stereo, you'll get Kenwood's 13-band EQ, deep crossover settings, and built-in time alignment to customize the sound in your car and to your liking. As of making this video, we have over 170 customer reviews on this receiver at an average of 4.5 stars. As we read through the reviews, here are the big takeaways. Customers say the DMX809S produces amazing sound. It gets loud, but it doesn't distort. The sound is an incredible upgrade if you're just swapping the stereo on its own, but the stereo has so many features that they're looking forward to how it performs as their system expands. We saw quite a few reviews where folks commented that the head unit boots up relatively fast and connects with their phone every time. One downside that customers pointed out was that this stereo does not have a volume knob. We know this is a sticking point for some folks, but those knobs are getting harder and harder to find. Some of the customers who wished there was a volume knob noted that it really didn't impact them as much as it did in the past, since they mostly just use steering wheel controls for volume these days. And the last call out from customers was that there's no built-in navigation. Instead, this unit has an external GPS antenna that goes in your dash or on your roof, and that helps your phone's GPS to be more pinpoint accurate when using Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, etc. If built-in navigation is important to you, maybe because you live in or drive in an area with spotty cell service, you'll have to step up to something a bit more expensive like the Kenwood DMX8709S. Speaking of step-ups, let's talk about where the DMX809S fits into Kenwood's lineup. Right below the DMX809S is the DMX8709S. If you don't need an HD radio tuner, are okay with 4-volt instead of 5-volt preamp outputs, and you don't mind a 1-year warranty instead of the Kenwood Excelon 2-year warranty, then you could save yourself a bit of money with that model. If you're looking for a receiver with even more adaptability for the future, then you might consider the slightly more expensive DMX9708S. It has a larger screen, rear USB-C input, and 4 camera inputs, and a 1-year warranty. We know there's a strong chance you're comparing other brands while shopping, so we took a look at the closest competitors. The Sony XAV-AX4000 is different in a handful of ways. It features a slightly larger screen, its Apple CarPlay is wireless only, there's no second camera input, it has 5-channel, 2-volt preamp outputs, no HD radio, and a 1-year warranty. If you like Sony products and you don't need the most flexibility and connections for future upgrades, then this could be a good alternative that saves you a couple bucks. The Alpine ILX407 features a slightly larger screen and comes with wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, not wireless. The one upside for this Alpine is that it works well with Alpine's power stack technology, so you can add a compact amp right behind this radio. So if having wireless CarPlay and Android Auto is not a top priority for you, but adding an amp relatively easily is, then this might be a good choice. Jumping back to the Kenwood Excelon DMX809S, it's easy to see why this receiver is so popular with our customers. It has all the latest phone and music connectivity, and it's a great starting point for a larger build-out in the future, and it comes with Kenwood's reputation and a 2-year warranty. If you have any questions or want to learn more, please reach out to us.